Righty ho, we're recording. Now, sorry about what turned out to be number 5, I think, because the camera ran out of battery. So what oh, wait a minute. So what I was doing, in fact, was putting in this lot here, which is really quite straightforward, not a lot of problem, and that piece is finished. And since then I have done this piece, which is obviously the side of the machine itself. Right, so what I was doing was applying, and now I can't find the damn stuff, this stuff. They always do, this stuff is very sticky, and the problem is it sticks to you, and it isn't what they say it is, because they say that this is double-sided tape. It isn't. What it is, well, double-sided tape has a piece of plastic that the glue is on either side of. This is just glue, so there is nothing else. It is just glue, and you can see how, I hope you can see how I'm applying it. I'm just peeling it off, but I'm not touching it, because as soon as you touch it, the film of glue sticks to you, and once that's happened, you are basically going to be in a mess. So it's best not touched. Simple as that, really. I don't think I can put it any more sensible than that. So there you have it, you see. Peel it back, see it's already trying to stick to me, which is fair enough because it's very sticky. Pop it on there and cut it off. Yes, I know, I always use a scalpel. I can't imagine a model maker without one, but there we are. There may be, I'm not saying you have to have one, but they're cheap enough, and I think we'll just pop one there. It does actually show where they think they should be, but I can't remember even looking at the there we are. Right, so that's a full sheet still, and that. So as I say, it isn't double-sided tape, which is what they say it is. It just leaves a little layer of film there, and it's very happy to stick to you. It's also much easier to get this off than it is with double-sided tape. I don't know whether you can see me there. Oh well, who wants to see me? I mean, you know, if they had Hanson contests, I'm sure there'd be no competition, but they don't. And her loveliness always laughs when I say that, so I've got a feeling she knows something I don't. Sorry, I'm wittering again. Now, I don't know if that's a family trait. Talking to self certainly is, which is why really this is sort of like an easy thing. I didn't cut this out beforehand, but this is a very rigid plastic, which whilst rigid is also it allows a certain amount of light to come through. Is that right? Yeah, now you have to be a bit careful with this because on the last one I made a bit of a cock up. There we are, all stuck down. So there you are. Do remember to try and do it like I did, otherwise it sticks to your finger and it just becomes a mess and you don't know what you're going to do. So you also have to remember that these things are handed, and there they are, opposite hand. Hopefully you should be able to do that. Good, that's definitely handed. Now there are various little bits and pieces which have to go in, like that, and that, and that, oops, not that, that's something else entirely. I've got a feeling I don't know where the rest of those are. Oh dear. Now what have I been doing? Oh dear. It's one of the other things about making videos. It's G14. G is over here. Seems to have taken some of those out, but I don't know where they are. Right, I'm back again. I thought I was better prepared than that. But then I was never a Boy Scout, so I couldn't say be prepared. I could say, be off with you. This goes on next, but it is slightly uppity downy. It can move slightly, and it needs to be there we are. Now it's not up and downy, it's all nice and fixed in place. The next thing to go on is this. 2, 3, and then these 1, 2, 3, and then I've missed the stars, and I can't remember where they are. Oh dear. A12, they're on sheet A, and I know where A is, it's over here. That's not it. Right, 1, 2, 3. They do give some spares for some of these things, and certainly there's one of these left over, but it may come in somewhere else. But there is even a sheet that says it's spare parts, possibly those that you would spend most of your time damaging. Now, I know I've got 2 of those too many, and I should have A9. I should have 3 A9s, and I've got 1, but I'm not sure it is an A9. No, that's A4s, and I should have 5 of those. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, there's an extra couple on there. They probably are spares. but it does come down a little bit to who knows. So these go in here. There's actually a hole deeper in there which that goes into. Not too difficult. Not too difficult. 2, 3, 4, 2. Oh dear. Well, we had a problem with the car just now. Janet was supposed to go down and get some chicken food, but she couldn't because it wouldn't start. And it wouldn't start because it had a flat battery. I'm afraid the poor old dear is getting so old and worn out that the problem this time is that you can't, well, you can take the key out without completely turning the ignition off. And what happens then, that piece goes in there. It's actually the instructions. It's the only thing I found with the instructions were not actually correct, because it doesn't specify one on the other side, but it should do, I think. Now, there should be, I've not done this very well, have I? A10, D, D, oh, those are A9s. A9. Oh yes, there they are. 1. You can see the things are actually quite easy to get out of the sprue. I call it a sprue because I have no idea really what it should be called. It's the sort of rest of the sheet. Rubbish, offcut. Although I am sure that for somebody who makes models all the time out of something or other, your model railway or whatever, that kind of thing, or perhaps dioramas, there's quite a lot of material there which is quite useful. And I have lost a man. He was here just now blowing his trumpet, and now the little bugger has bloody well disappeared. Where has he gone? There he is. Oh, okay. And there he is. There he is. And then this piece goes on. Some of these bits have to be very carefully teased out of the sheet, leaving the rest of the sheet behind. Oh, I'll just continue to call it a sprue. And that should be in there. That's it. So that side is now complete. So we now have 2 complete sides which are opposite hand and obviously are the sides of the playing sort of thingy-wingy. There you go. So I think we'll probably, yes, we'll have to draw the line there because I have not rehearsed anything. Rehearsed, that's a bit of a giggle, isn't it? I haven't actually got anything else prepared, and the next stuff is bits and pieces, and we're beginning to get to the sort of technical stuff, as in, oh, there's a screw or a bolt. Good, okay, catch you all.